Hi, friends. Happy Sunday. Today's live chat is not going to be very long. I will say hello, tropical stuff. Let me mute my chatting, my texts, texting with my mother. Yeah, today's live chat isn't going to be too long. I need to do a little self-care on this Sunday, and I have some errands I need to run. My garbage disposal isn't working. I need to go to the gym. I need to clean my apartment. It's way too messy in here. So I can't stay on for super, super long. Stop. Why is it still making noise? Sorry, guys. Just texting my mom back. Hello from Alabama. Yeah, I really need some self-care. Like this week was just, if you guys follow me on Instagram, at GFrancescaMusic, I've been having like major anxiety this week. Like, you know, it's been a kind of like, sometimes your mental health is really good and sometimes it's not. And this has been just a tough week for me. I'm okay. I'm not asking for help. I know when to seek help. I'm not depressed. I'm just highly, highly anxious. So I've been dealing with that. So I kind of need to take this day to just get everything together, because that's one thing that really triggers my anxiety is like when my house is a mess and when I don't have like clean sheets and when there's a big pile of laundry and there's a bunch of dishes in my sink, which is driving me crazy because my garbage disposal is broken. So I just need to try to kind of get my life together so that the next week can start fresh. I'm actually going to try and sage my apartment tonight. I actually use Palo Santo and just start fresh. Yeah, it's so hot, and it is burning hot in my apartment right now because my apartment is super sunny, which I'm really thankful of. I have like windows on every wall, but it is just a hot box in here. And I've been trying not to use the AC because I'm trying to save energy and obviously save money. And it is just like, even this dress is just too hot. Ooh. Do you know anything about cusps and cusp signs? Yeah, they don't really exist, but there are certain, especially if you know your time of birth, it's not like a cusp. The sun was in a sign at that time. So I would just look into your sign, your time of birth. Did I do the Noom ad? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I always feel like clarifying because there are quotes while like my video is playing of me looking at myself in the mirror and it's like, I lost 30 pounds. Those are quotes from other people. I was a commercial actor for Noom, so I didn't use Noom. I haven't had drastic weight loss. Yeah, I was just a commercial actor, one of their like commercial models. But yes, I was in the Noom ad and it's pretty cool. Like everybody's recognizing me all over it. It's really, really cool. Leo female and Scorpio male, a good couple. Yeah, I was in a relationship with that exact combo. It's a good couple, but Scorpio is very possessive for a Leo female or a Leo in general. Scorpio energy is just, can be really possessive, and Leos kind of are like, give me room to shine. I need other people to admire me. There's nothing wrong with that. And Scorpio can be very jealous and is like, no, I don't want other people admiring you. Like, you're my girl. You're mine. But, you know, any couple, I really think, I always say this, you know, I would never just say don't date somebody because of a sign. Hi from Buenos Aires. Hey, what's up? Gemini, Venus, Aries, Venus, a good combination. Yes. Air sign, fire sign, a very good combo. Oof. Oh my gosh, I need to maybe get a drink. I don't know. It's super hot up in here. Scorpio sun, Aries moon. Hey, what's up? Cancer and Leo, a good couple. I always say I'm not the one to ask about that. Someone put it very nicely. I dated not great men who all happen to be Cancers. My experience as a Leo dating Cancer, not a good experience. To my past self, I wouldn't recommend doing it again. I would recommend dating one Cancer, and then I'd be like, I think that's enough. I think we get it. But that's my opinion. Is a Libra with a Gemini moon and Scorpio rising a good combination? I'm not sure what you mean good combination. Are those two people? Leo. Gross, right. Hating a sign means to hate part of yourself. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm a Cancer Mars. Yeah, so first impression of Libra rising, Libra sun, Taurus moon with a lot of Scorpio inner planets. Okay, so ton of lovely feminine energy, a gentler energy, you can often be maybe the mom of the group or the caretaker of your group, the matchmaker, the liaison who kind of, you try not to get involved in petty fights and things like that. That's just not your thing. You might like being like on the sidelines of drama, but like drama when it comes to you, you're like, no, I'd rather just stay out of it. But on the other hand, you can find it hard to move on. Even though you like to say you move on from things, you might feel that you still hold grudges and that you are somehow weighed down by these heavy emotions and you wish you could just shake them off. Any similarities between Scorpios and Libra? Not many, to be honest. Any similarities? That's a good question. Like a good format of a question. You both like sex? I hope you're not like 15. Not that I can think of, really. They're quite different signs. Is Scorpio, thank you, Amira. Is Scorpio with Cancer a harmonious relationship? Yeah, it can be. Absolutely. It can be also very heavy and overdramatic and just kind of crying all the time and a little negative and pouty. But it can also be harmonious. Absolutely. Subbed, and I was curious, what are your big three? What's a big three? Sun, moon, rising? Sun, Leo, moon, Aquarius, rising, Virgo. That's so weird for me to say rising Virgo. But that's me, if that's what big three is. Otherwise, is big three like my top 3 celebrity crushes? I don't know. Thoughts of a Leo woman with a Pisces man. Oof. Leo woman wants that loyalty shown through giving gifts, through speaking words about loyalty, through a little bit of a possessiveness when you're in a public space. And Pisces man is just go with the flow. You know, he might not even notice that you need, or that a Leo woman needs all of that reassurance. Leo women need a lot of reassurance that, you know, they're liked, that they're the most attractive, that they're the most desirable. Pisces men need a lot of reassurance, but not about superficial things. So they wouldn't, or things that seem superficial to others. So they wouldn't think it was like, I don't need to tell you you're hot 20 times a day. But a Leo woman's like, yes, you do. I don't feel desirable. So, and I've been in that dynamic. It's a tough dynamic because Pisces are really just, they're sweethearts, but you can totally feel like, what are we? Am I losing you? Do we have something going on? Actually, my song Hallucinate, which is on Apple Music, Spotify, all of that. I have a song called Hallucinate, which was written about a Leo-Pisces relationship. So, or relationship, wasn't even a relationship. So you might want to listen to that to hear my insights. Other songs I'm trying to think of that I wrote about signs. If you guys go to my like Spotify, let's look at some music that I've written about signs. So Kris Jenner was written about me. It's a song about being broke and wanting more money and praying to the patron saint of Calabasas, Kris Jenner, please rain some money on me because everything Kris Jenner touches seems to turn to gold. So Scorpio Queen, please just give me some blessings. Forbidden Fruit was Forbidden Fruit is kind of a Leo song. It's a Leo song about a Gemini. But it's a Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius love triangle song. But the energy for Forbidden Fruit, I think, is very Gemini. And very Leo. You want what you can't have. Fever is a song about a Leo-Cancer relationship. Obviously, I'm a Leo. And Fever is all about dating somebody who is mopey, not on all cancers, but the specific Cancer that I dated was mopey. He was controlling. If he wasn't in the mood to go out, I didn't need to go out. And then when I was out of town, he would go out with other girls, flirt with them, be shady as hell. And then if called out on it, he was the victim and he was like, I'm not. So that song is about, the lyrics are, I don't care how mad you get. I'm going to give you a fever. I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine, so choke it down and call me in the morning. It's like, how do you feel when I go out on the town and show myself off? Because you have been trying to pour water on my fire for months, and I'm over it. We are done. So that's like a Leo power, fire sign power song. Ghost on Your Back is another song about a Cancer. It's about who's the girl? What's her sign? I don't even know. When I found out her sign, I was like, of course she is. Pisces. Yeah, she's total Pisces. But it's about this Cancer I dated that was secretly, or not secretly, like very obviously still up his ex's butt, and she was up his butt. And I was like, how are you going to date me and still be in love with your ex? And he was like, I'm not. And she was all up in our business. And it's about, I won't fight with the ghost on your back for you. I'm not going to fight with somebody from the past so that you can be present here with me. Cherry Cola is another song about a Pisces. My feud with a Pisces. She acted fake, and I was not about it. And what was ironic is that she once called me fake. And I'm like, girl, I will tell you exactly how I feel if you want to ask. I don't like you. Now whatever. But going back to the time, I was like, really? You say I'm fake and you smile at me and then you tell all your friends. Sorry I was rude. Hi from Greece. You weren't rude. Hi. Kalimera. No, that's good morning. Kalispera. No, you would be Kalimera, right? Technically, very early Kalimera, right? I don't know. Where'd you get your shirt? This is actually a dress. This is from, let me stand up on a chair. See? It's a dress. Oh my gosh, sorry, my texts are going off. It is from New Works. I will type it out right now. New Works in San Francisco. And I'm obsessed. All of their prints are made in-house, designed in-house. So dope. By just looking at you, I'm going to guess that you are Hispanic. Yes, I'm Mexican. People always are like, you don't look Mexican. I'm like, do you know how different Mexicans look? But also, I'm always excited when people like recognize that, because I'm like, wow. People are always like, you just look Italian or something. Don't hate on us Pisces. It ain't our fault. We can easily walk all over people. I wasn't hating on Pisces. I love your songs. Thank you, Crystal Unfiltered Tarot. Do you have a channel? Do you have a tarot channel? What if I were to tell you the Pisces man has a Leo moon? LOL. Oh, then you guys probably can relate a little better. Then he might be speaking your love language. Cute dress. Thank you. Okay, my question to you, what would be the powers that each zodiac sign would possess? For that, I would watch my favorite things about each zodiac sign, or what I love about your zodiac sign video. Because that's basically where my standpoint in what I love about those signs and what they give to us. She's Rasa. What's up? Looks cute on you. Thank you. Do you think a person's astrological sign affects aspects of their physical traits? Yes, especially rising sign, for sure. But I also think it's just how our vibe. Like Virgo rising, I think When I'm not on YouTube and in my element, I think I'm always going like this. I look nervous, and it's a Virgo rising thing. I have a pretty, not flat, I have a pretty prominent nose, a wide bridge of the nose, and just a wide face. And I think because I'm a Leo, I can kind of look, I have almond eyes and I can look a little bit cat-like. What else? Virgo rising earth sign. I've got thick, dark hair. So absolutely. Leo and Virgo compatibility. Compatible, but I think Leo energy doesn't really like the nitpickiness of Virgos. They don't appreciate being wrong, and Virgos always want to prove other people wrong, or frequently. I'm not trying to crap on anybody's sign. I'm just, it's all love. But as a Virgo rising, I can feel like I'm like, my Leo side wants to be carefree and just like screw what people think. And then I also do care what people think because I'm a Leo. But then Virgo, I'm even harder on myself. So I think the Leo, it just needs to be a Virgo that's the more gentlewomanly, whatever, kind of old-fashioned love type of Virgo, instead of like, I need to help you get your life together. Because Leo's like, I can help you get your life together because you haven't had your eyebrows done in 6 months. I can tell. Like, Leo's like, listen, we can both offer each other things. Let's be nice about it. So as long as you're both respectful, I think they're compatible. Fire and earth, it's not perfect, but what relationship is? Hey, bada bing, bada boom. Are you Italian? No, I'm not. I just have an Italian middle name. Because my parents, my dad's like first name, I guess he doesn't go by it, but his first name is Francisco. So my parents were like, yo, let's give her the middle name Francisca. And then my mom was like, I don't like Francisca. Let's do Francesca. Because there was a tennis player, Francesca Sabatini, and they liked that name. So so when I go by Gabriella Francesca, everyone is like, oh my God, you're a good Italian girl. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm a Leo. Love you and your channel. I'm Boricua. What's up? How do you express love? Gift giving, quality time, spending time. If I love somebody, if I care about somebody, I'm going to want to spend every second with them, which can, for some types, be very annoying, which is why I think I dated a lot of water signs, because they're not irritated with being this close to the person they're dating. Like, if I were dating, it depends. The air signs I have experience with are not like this, but some air signs or some earth signs might be like, leave me, and fire signs. Water signs are really like, that's how they love, but some signs might be like, leave me alone. I can't spend every moment with you. And I can be that type of person too. Like, once we get into the relationship, I need my space. But if I'm infatuated with you, like, I want you to be talking to me all the time. I will be talking to you. I will be sending you things that make me think of you. Because my Venus is in Libra. So I'm a very chatty, very chatty type of person who loves others. And my Mars is in Cancer. And so I love like this. I literally want to be one with the person I care about. What do you think of Scorpio girl and Capricorn boy? Why was this? I'm sorry. Woof. Yeah, guys, check out the channel, the Crystal Unfiltered Tarot channel. That's pretty cool. I love tarot channels. I'll definitely check it out. Scorpio girl and Capricorn boy. Both really stubborn in their own way. Very stubborn. Very strong personalities. Could be very intense. But I think Capricorn would like the kind of hard-ass approach to being emotional. Like, it's not like, please just connect with me. Like a Cancer or a Pisces might be like, why won't you connect with me? Like, baby. And Scorpio's going to be like, listen, let's go out to dinner, and I want you to tell me your deepest, darkest secrets, and it's going to feel good. It's going to feel real good to open up to me like that. Come on. It's like a vampire hypnosis. And then a Capricorn tells, and they're like, oh my God, you're introducing me to this world. Like, Scorpio's little, like the tough. They're like a tough water sign. So, all water signs are very resilient in their own way, but like, they come across as kind of the tough ones. And they say it like it is, like Capricorn. So I think it's a fun combination. Do you believe in cusp signs? No, I've been looking more into decans and just kind of the the section of the sign that you were born. There are 3 different decants. And yeah, I could technically say I'm basically a Leo Virgo cusp, which would make sense, but really I'm a Virgo rising and a Virgo Mercury. So it makes more sense for me to be like, yeah, that's why I am the way I am. Was blah, blah, blah about anyone specific? Yes, blah, blah, blah was, what is this person's sign? It was about 2 different people. One of them was a Sagittarius, and the other one is a Libra, I want to say. It would make complete sense if basically it's about like gossipy Libras, but also like fire signs that want to talk shit and don't think they're going to get anything for it. And I'm like, well, bitch, I'm a fire sign too. So let's talk. This is going to get demonetized. Whatever. Do you have a placement in your chart that you don't really like or find difficult to identify? I love that. I struggle with my Mars in Cancer, and I struggle most of all with my Moon in Aquarius. I could get emotional talking about it actually, because it's just been a tough week for me. And I just feel like I don't have the toolbox to express my emotions the way I need to. And I feel like, I always say this, I feel like a balloon that's just floating away and I have to pull myself back down to earth. I've just been so detached lately, so unfocused. My Aquarius moon just gives me all sorts of BS. Sorry, trying to get so many questions. Okay. What part of Mexico is your family from? My dad is from DF. He's from Mexico City. Yeah, Virgo rising. We look worried. We look concerned. You always look fine-tuned, detail-oriented. Thank you. I think I look like a total slob right now. I cannot deal with this right now. I cannot wait until I can just put all my hair up. You look lovely nervous. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. What's your ethnicity then? My ethnicity is Mexican. I don't think I'm Spanish. I think generations back, yeah, considering how that my family is, some of my family is pretty fair, but we don't identify as Spanish. We are Mexican. And I am Irish, English, French, Swedish, a little Japanese, Guatemalan. I'm very native South American or Central American. Was that ignorant? I'm so sorry. Oh my God, Guatemala is Central America. Yeah, Central America. Sorry. Love your brows, girl. Thank you. I thought you looked Greek, but I've gotten that before, Greek and Lebanese. But I totally see the Mexican, especially. Yeah, it is a totally diverse nationality. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. What's your moon in? Water? No, my moon is in Aquarius. How compatible do you think Aries and Aquarius are? Technically compatible because air and water, but they're both set in their own ways. Aquarius, you wouldn't think air sign, but they are. They're like, I am the way I am. This is my unique way of doing things, da-da-da-da. But I also think they can have a ton of fun together. So it all just depends on the maturity level and on the people. Virgo Sun, Libra rising appearance. Right off the top of my head, feminine, a little more feminine, youthful looking, bountiful. I'm thinking of harvests. Like Virgo, I want to say, isn't Demeter, the goddess Demeter, associated with Virgo? Yes, Ishtar, Isis, Ceres, Demeter. So Demeter is the Greek goddess of the harvest. And so she's a bountiful goddess, and Ishtar, Isis, all those are goddesses of the bounty and of harvest. And so I always think of Virgos looking at like kind of healthy people that have been working on a farm. I mean, I'm a Virgo rising, and I think I look good in simple clothes. I know this isn't simple, but I look good in simple clothing. I can have a pretty strong body, especially strong lower body, even though I mean, on camera, I look fairly like gangly. I'm actually not. I'm thin, I suppose, but strong. Libra rising, feminine, probably very long eyelashes, full lips, rosy cheeks, just a very like sort of Aphrodite appearance. Very beautiful. I'm Capricorn here. I so don't need clingy. Yep, that's true. Virgo woman with a Pisces man, what do you think? If the Pisces wants to settle down and he wants to commit, yeah. But it would be easy for the Virgo woman, I think, to step all over the Pisces maybe, and the Pisces not even realize it. Thanks, American Paisa. Bye. I'm so sorry, guys. I am trying to catch up. I kind of wish I didn't have my Aqua rising. Yeah, people think, especially with my Aquarius rising, people have told me my energy is like you have your everything together. You're like a carefree girl. You seem like you have the most fun life. And I'm like, well, even if I do, I constantly have to check my anxiety to like have fun. It's crazy. What's the most resilient sign in your opinion? Instinctually, I know this sounds crazy, but part of me wants to say Cancer, because the way that they process emotions, they're designed to be resilient. As much as we don't think like crying and being emotional and da-di-da-di-da are, and you know, feeling every little emotion, as much as in today's day and age we see that as not resilient, I think, as I always say, they have the toolbox to process and move forward from painful experiences, times in life. And a lot of the other signs, they just do not. And so they have a complete crisis when they're going through a strange emotional time or a turbulent time. I think Cancer is like kind of built for survival, actually, when it comes to the brain. You're the most beautiful when you smile. Thank you. What's your favorite thing about your Mexican culture? The Mexican in me honors Mexican in you. Thank you. Namaste. Favorite thing about my Mexican culture? It's diverse. I've met a lot of Mexicans recently, Mexican Americans, who are kind of playing into this one-dimensional cartoon of what it means to be Mexican American. The kind of music you have to listen to, the way you have to look, the way you have to speak your language, the things that you need to do, the people you need to surround yourself with, the way you need to speak, da-di-da-di-da. And real Mexicans know the more you visit Mexico, so different. And there's something in the culture that everybody can resonate with. And what I also love about Mexican culture is that so much of it is infused with native culture. And I've always been interested in the Aztecs, the Maya, the Olmecs, the Toltecs, all of it. And I know Olmecs were not technically in Mexico. I think they were, or Toltecs were. One of them is south, more south. But anyway, native culture, love it. And most of the time in Mexico, certain regions especially, it's very much alive. I really love that. How young are you? I am 24. Gabriella, have a good evening. Thank you, Ghost Rider. Why don't people like Scorpios that much? I don't know. People blame signs for their own pain, and it's not, I don't know. Scorpios and Geminis, the internet hates them right now. And it's just fun. It makes people sound like they know astrology to be like, I hate Geminis are crazy. Scorpios are like crazy. I'm like, everyone is effing crazy. Every sign is freaking crazy. Have you met a crazy Pisces? Have you met a crazy Cancer? Do you want to talk about selfish, crazy Taurians? Like, everyone is crazy. That's not a good word to use. Everyone is tough to deal with, okay? Every sign. Wait, didn't you have a Virgo rising? Yeah, I was reading a comment. I have a Virgo rising. I have a moon in Aquarius, but it still gives me a bit of an Aquarius vibe. Good crystals that could help with grounding emotions and being more logical. Dark stones, I want to say like onyx, tiger's eye, darker stones, and stones that are associated with, I guess, grounding emotions, the heart chakra, but not like a rose quartz. Being more logical. You might want to look into third eye specialized crystals, because you'll just be able to tap into your intuition more, and so you'll feel more grounded within yourself. How does an Aries and Cancer couple sound like? A nightmare. I have a sense of humor, but I'm just going to say, on paper, a nightmare. But we haven't seen the other chart. Do you have tips on how to not care about others' negative comments? Sometimes I do care, but when I look at my idols, right, like people that I admire, they are hated people with certain groups. They are people that get mean comments all the time. They are, on one side, yes, they're celebrated, they're famous, or they're revered and respected. But on the other hand, whenever that is, think about like Martin Luther King Jr. Whenever you're revered and respected, there are people that want the worst for you. Think about things people said about Martin Luther King Jr. Ugly things, wanting him to die. And that did not diminish his impact, and that did not diminish his work. Not saying I'm Martin Luther King Jr., but I'm saying people that you find people that you respect and realize, even just take a look at their Instagram. There are going to be mean comments. And then I just look at people who live, everybody deals with mean comments, and I just think about the life that I deserve, and I'm giving someone so much power who does not know me, giving them so much power to ruin my day, my week, whatever. Plus, then I always think, this is the number one thing I think, especially with internet hate, have I ever left an unkind comment? Have I ever internet bullied someone on YouTube, whatever, on Twitter? Have I ever made fun of someone on the internet for the way that they look, the way that they talk? Have I ever called anyone on the internet names? No. And I have watched videos of people that I disagree with. I've watched videos that offend me. Sometimes I will leave a comment, but it has nothing to do with attacking the person. It's like, I disagree with this, and what you're saying is offensive because da-da-da-da. Sometimes. But I try to give myself, space to not always, I pick my battles. But I have never left mean comments like that on somebody's account. So, and I think I'm a pretty kind, wonderful, smart, healthy person. And so whoever must be doing that must be very unhappy, very unhealthy, and maybe not so smart. And I would rather be me than be them a million years. Look who they're watching. They're watching me. I don't even know who they are. Your Virgo rising needs to pick out the best comments and catch up. I'm sorry. I feel like people get mad if I don't see all of their stuff. How are Pisces men with dating? They are wonderful to be around. They are a blast when you're with them. They're kind, they're generous in all ways, generous with their time, generous with their money, generous with their emotions. You can be passionate with them. You can be intellectually, connecting. And then, they might not always want to commit right away. They also, I do know quite a few Pisces who are like, I don't really date. If I like you, I want to lock you down. Otherwise, I am a free roaming fish. Are you going to do Cancer Rising video soon? Yep, I'm going to wrap up the Rising series and wrap up the Anger series and take a break from doing series, because every time I post a video that's not related to the series, people are like telling me what videos to make, and I'm like, It's hard when you're not a YouTuber to understand how that feels, but it's like you being really good at like knitting scarves, and you all of a sudden paint a beautiful picture that you're proud of, and you show your family, look at this picture. Look at this picture I made for you guys. And they're like, but what about your scarves? You're so good at making scarves. On one hand, I love that you guys want to see my videos. On the other hand, I'm like, I just created something that I took time to work on. And like, you're not even like, I watched this video. Nice job. Can't wait for Cancer rising. Can't, like, wording it like that. Now, I'm not talking about you, but I do get comments like, make the Libra rising. And I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I was your esclave. No, esclavo, right? LOL. First generation American Spanish. But yes, I'm gonna finish up those series soon. You are so beautiful. Thank you. Are two Scorpios compatible? Yeah, I know a few Scorpios that are together, and I'm like, oh, there's no hope breaking up a pair of Scorpios. It doesn't mean they're going to be together forever, but it's got to be their decision. It's very hard. They're like fused. I don't care what you post. I love all your videos. Thank you. I mean, I'm trying, but sometimes like I gotta, I want you guys to know other parts of me, and I just want to make new content. And also some of those take a really long time, especially the rising videos. They take forever because I download all the photos. I place them. I edit, and it's like a long video. Like they take a while. So that's why the anger videos are a little shorter, but the more editing and the more pictures and stuff that are involved, it takes a longer time. Who are some of your icons for fashion and style? I like Chloe Sevigny, which you know, and I like Alexa Chung, sort of. I like a lot of the eco-conscious bloggers on Instagram, but on the other hand, I have found that even if I copy somebody's look or somebody's style 100%, I don't feel as cool as they seem to me, or I don't feel like me. So I've had to navigate, maybe not trying to put myself in a box. Yeah, I like neutrals, I like minimalist clothing, but I also like crazy clothes like this. So I think there's a ton of inspiration on Instagram. I just find normal people, because also I'm not a celebrity. I can't afford to, and I'm not gifted designer luxury clothing. So, and that's also not my lifestyle. I have to wear clothes that are appropriate for my lifestyle. So I find like regular people on Instagram just posting their clothes. I like that. Do you ever get tired of talking about astrology? What's something you wish people would ask about more? Emma, thanks for that question. Yes, I do get tired about talking about astrology, only because I think on YouTube especially, it's like a lot of repeating yourself, or it's a very small portion of who I am. I am not a full-time professional astrologer. I don't desire to make astrology my whole career. Astrology has always been something that's been fun for me. It's been a way for me to understand people and connect to people, because I like to tell them about their signs and stuff. But it's not something, it's something that's so fun for me, that's truly a hobby, that I never want to make, or I haven't wanted to make that into a full-blown career. Now, I am obviously making money and making a job from YouTube doing astrology, but I don't think I'd be happy having like my own store where people come in and I just read charts all day. Because part of what I love about doing this on YouTube is the creative process, the filming, and the wearing different cool clothes for the filming, and editing, and connecting with people via the internet. I'm also an introvert, so I don't think I would like meeting a gajillion people every day, and things like that. So something I wish people asked about more would be my life as a performer, if they're interested. Definitely style. I want to make style videos more and more. I don't think I'm an expert, but I really love talking about clothes, skincare and makeup. And I'm also really, really passionate about mental health. And I think especially that type of content, I don't ever mind putting that out, because I know if I can just help one person, you never know who needs to see it. I saw an ASMR video the other day that I literally cried watching. It was called Your Safe Space. Let me find it, because if you guys are ever having like a panic attack, anxiety attack, anything, it helped me. And I literally fell asleep by the end of it. At the beginning, I was like, I am having a panic attack. I was like laying on my bed, and I just was like, I need help. And yes, it's by Karuna Satori ASMR. The title of the video is ASMR Safe Space, your go-to video for anxiety and panic relief. And so I just think, you know, if one of my videos can help somebody or brighten their day or whatever, it's worth it to me. Are you interested in things like minimalism, veganism, or zero waste? Yes, very much minimalism. Zero waste, yes. I can't be perfectly zero waste. Veganism, no. I used to try to make videos about veganism. I don't want people knowing what I eat. That community on YouTube to me is extremely toxic, extremely fixated on, I don't know. It just is, there's a lot of, not everyone, because I love like Rianne and I love Logical Harmony, and they're helpful. Their videos are helpful. But when you get people attacking other people for what they eat, I mean, it's like, I don't care how passionate you are. You are speaking on something, you know, you're telling someone what to put in their body. You don't know what that person has been through. For me, I don't want to talk about my food on the internet ever again. Even like cooking videos, I know somebody would comment, I thought you didn't eat that, da 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 da. I come from a history of disordered eating. And in order for me to stay healthy and in order for me to be able to continue working and not to have a relapse, I need people not to monitor what I eat. So, organic eating, sure. New cool recipes, sure. But I would never want my channel to be a diet focused channel. Do Leo men radiate some sort of energy, or is it just me? I think they do. I was at the pool today and I knew I saw a Leo man because he was walking around like he was the king of the pool and he was very flashy looking. And then I knew when I saw him over in the children's section of the pool, I think he was with his family. And he was with a bunch of kids and he was literally the king of the children. Like he was like joking. He was probably like 35, 40 years old. And he was like screaming and like joking and they were all around him. Like they were surrounding him. And Leo rules children and the family and the home, but like mostly children. And so when you see especially a man really good with children and just like playing like a big puppy, that's a Leo man, like for sure. They definitely do have a vibe. Thank you, Little Wolf Puffs. That's such a cute name. Any advice on learning how to deal with your moon sign? I have a Scorpio moon. Write down your frustrations with it. What else? Write down how you think you would behave if you ideally didn't have this moon sign. Like me with my Aquarius moon, ideally, instead of like, this is what I can't do and this is and it's so debilitating for me, I would be able to like handle physical touch a little bit more. That doesn't mean I have to train myself to like physical touch because I am the way I am and that's fine. But it's just kind of like dealing with it and understanding why it is the way it is. Now, instead of just being like, I need to be okay with everyone touching me, maybe that's a tough one, but it's just like, what are there some things you want to change? I don't want to change. I don't know if I can change that I don't cry a lot or something like that, right? I don't know if I want to change that, but I do know that I want to build a better vocabulary about my emotions, and that's something I can do with journalism, journaling, when I speak to other people, speaking my mind, using, looking even on Pinterest, words to describe emotions. Like, just think of, sorry, my focus is just, think of how you would be if you felt that your whatever is constraining you from your moon sign was gone. How would you be? What countries would you like to visit? Lebanon, Egypt, Japan, France again, Portugal again, Trinidad and Tobago. What else? Morocco. Yeah, that's what I can think of for now. Australia, why not? I loved your Sanrio Daiso haul. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm catching up. Advice for Cancer Moon. Journal. Find ways where you can help others. Find ways to make you feel useful in that mothering sense. I think maybe you're lacking the one of the primary functions of a Cancer is just to care for other people and to emotionally connect with other people. So whether that's volunteering, whether that's going to a yoga studio or whatever you like to do and getting really involved in that community, whether that's joining a book club, whether that's going to a free therapy group, find ways to fill that void that maybe you're missing. Thank you, Crystal. Bye. Our Cap rising's intimidating. Not to me, but to other people, sure. Thanks, Emma. I appreciate it. You have such an attractive personality. It seems like you're a deep person at times. Thank you. People don't always see me that way. Ever since I was young, people always thought that people would see me as like, not vapid, but like very selfish, self-absorbed, not deep. So I always am like, thank you for recognizing that I am a deep human being, I think. Hello from Cali. What's up, Frankie? I'm in Cali too. Are you releasing any music? Thank you. Thank you for loving Hallucinate. Yes. In the next month. Yes. What's your IG? My Instagram, everyone, is at @GFrancescaMusic. What music do you enjoy? I love reggaeton. I love Middle Eastern music like Haifa Wikbi and Nancy Ajram. I love Brazilian, like baile funk music. I love salsa music, flamenco. I'm getting into classic rock. I love musical theater. I love country, old country, Dixie Chicks, etc. 90s country, because that's what I'm familiar with. But Casey Musgraves slays. Yeah. I love Mika, pop music. Gabby, I missed your vlogs. I was wondering if you would do a video about some of your favorite spots in LA, but I know there are creeps out here thinking about visiting. No, I absolutely would love to do that. I would love to do that. And a lot of them are not like, it's not going to be like, this is the park I come to at 6 a.m. every morning, so come and slash my throat. That's a great idea. I would totally do that. Leo advice on not caring so much what people think. If you just tuned in, I said advice for that about 15 minutes ago about how to deal with negative comments and caring about what people think. Basically, people, my brother told me, people don't hate up, they hate down. People don't hate down, they hate up. People hate people that are above them. They do not hate people that they see as below them. So remember that. I would have never thought anyone would like to be here in Egypt. Yes, I would. What does a Gemini stand for? Fun. The freedom to change and connecting with others, real connection with human beings. What does it mean to have a lot of planets in the second house? Well, you're going to live your life and learn a lot of lessons. Your life path may be to learn how to deal with money. It's a big part of your life. So a lot of how you feel and how you operate is going to have to do with finances, growth of, like sort of not reputation, but like status and things like that. And you're here to learn some important lessons about money. And by the end of your life, probably gonna be quite an expert. Why might a Capricorn rising be intimidating to others? They might seem like they have everything together. And if other people don't, they think that's intimidating for some reason. If you could have an aspect of your personality that is normally not as obvious, shine out more, which would it be? I think in public, my people skills. My anxiety gets in the way of that a lot. But when I've had like a drink or two, I know that sounds crazy, I am like a star at parties. Like I'm fun and amazing, and I know how to connect with people and I ask the right questions, but I can often, like, my anxiety gets in the way and I just want to be in the corner. So that's what I would have. Like you not Turk Nation. Turkey is fine. I don't know. Okay, you just told me to F myself. Goodbye. You're gone. Okay. Are you into tarot? Yes. I'm no expert at all, but I am into it. It would be so cool if I could come to Europe. Oh, I love you, Naomi, too. Piscean flaws. Can be indecisive. Can have a trouble focusing. Can be a people pleaser. Can be messy. Why do people hate Leo females? People only hate up, right? My Leo birthday. My birthday is the 19th of August. Yeah, I'm a shy Gemini, but once you get, yeah, man, I'm not like embarrassing when I'm drunk. Well, I mean, if I were super, super drunk, yeah, I'm like physical stuff, but like if I've had a drink or two, I'm the life of the party. Is tarot accurate and real? It's always right with me, and it's that because I'm a Cancer. I think so. Tarot is actually just a way of kind of, what's the word? Reinforcing our idea. It's telling us things we already knew. It's reinforcing our intuition mostly. And you will read, or your reader, you will read tarot from your angle of what you need to hear, right? Like you wouldn't pick the death card and be like, oh, I'm going to go through a breakup and come back anew if you weren't in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like it would be something else. It would be like, oh my God, it's time to leave my job. It's time to leave my job and do that career that I knew, you know? So I think it's completely accurate. Do you think rising signs have always something to do with the appearance, or are there any other aspects in astrology to correlate with the appearance? Venus signs. A lot of people say Venus signs are how you dress yourself. I think moon sign always will shine through. I think that's why my closet is full of weird prints and colors. My Aquarius moon. If you look at my closet, no matter how hard I try, if you look at my closet, you cannot pin down my style. You just can't. Like you could be like, okay, she's minimal, she's tomboy, but she's vintage pinup girl. So appearance-wise, clothing-wise, totally. And also my hair. Well, I'm a Leo, so I got a ton of hair, and hair is very important to me. And then my Aquarius moon has made me, I mean, this is the tamest my hair's been in a while. I had pink hair, blue hair, orange hair, yada, yada, yada. Not blue, like lavender. Negative features of an Aries: short-tempered, can be loud, can be, it's really hot having a poodle on your lap in 90-degree weather. I'm sweating all over this dog. Impulsive, sometimes insensitive, not considerate of other people's emotions or the repercussions of their actions. How did you get into musical theater? I was in a fourth grade musical. I was cast as one of the leads. I fell in love with it. And then the year later, I auditioned for American Girl Theater in downtown Chicago, which was my first professional theater job. And after that, I just never stopped, really. How to be confident. You seem like a very confident person to me. Half of it is fake it till you make it. I can agree, because half the time I'm faking it till I'm making it. But also it takes a lot of work. I just realized, oh, ow, Mochi, ow, ow, ow. Oh, you little baby. Can you sit in the auto chill? It's too hot. Lay down. Okay. Sorry, my dog voice is really weird. Realizing why you're insecure, like where your insecurities come from, like especially look at your childhood, your relationships with your parents, your relationships with siblings, yada, yada, yada. Once you begin to understand how you're triggered, or the moments when you feel really small and not confident, you're like, I know why this is happening. this is because in my family dynamic, I've always felt like da 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 da. And so like just, I mean, go to therapy. Therapy's great, but also look at your, like write down when you're emotionally triggered, when you especially feel really insecure. Social anxiety, sometimes it can be like you're triggered by going into a room and you see like a bunch of beautiful people, or you see somebody in the center of the room being the star of attention. You just don't feel like you could be like that. And so you feel not confident, but really you're not seeing what your skills are. The center of the room, yada, 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 look at me, is not always, they often say is the weakest person. Whatever. Think of it what you will, but you have other things to give people. You have other skills and gifts to give people. You don't have to be the center of attention, da, 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 or whatever that person is, to be awesome. And there's another saying that was like, I don't have to be her type of beautiful, or something like that. I don't know. She's beautiful, but so am I. Be your own type of beautiful, all of that. Thoughts on circumcision. Man, y'all are back again with these circumcision questions. I feel like you were here last week. I addressed it last week, so if you are actually serious. Because I've been through a heartbreak, and every time I do a tarot reading, it says that someone from my past will come back, and it's always that saying, and I'm scared because I think I know who it is. Well, if it's bad, you can change your destiny. And also, if that person decides to come back, you can say, hell no. But that's just the tarot reader that might be saying that. That might be her go-to saying when she gets that card. But it's like that card can actually mean other things. Like you're having a rebirth of old parts of yourself. Think about the old you. Think about after a breakup, the old fun you might come back, the happy you. So that could also be a person from your past coming back. Is Gio into astrology too? Yeah, not as much as I am, but since meeting me, yeah. Oh, thank you, Liv. That's nice. How do you know what your MBTI is? I took a test. Oh, do you know? I'm the same one as Tom Hiddleston. What's his? I'm the really rare one. INFP, I want to say. Yes, INFP. I am an INFP. Style of a Scorpio moon. Probably not flashy, but still, I don't know. I feel like they would wear a lot of silver jewelry. That I'm just getting that vision. If you could travel to a different time era, when would it be, and who would you like to meet there? I would go to ancient Egypt, and I would meet one of the Ramses. And obviously, like freaking Nefertiti, Nefertari, Cleopatra. I mean, they're all different times, but I want to meet these almost mythological rulers. Love this live stream. Thank you. Why do you keep saying hello? Okay, 3 more questions. Ugh. I chopped my hair off and I hate it. I'm a Leo and I feel so depressed. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been a Leo with really short hair and I didn't mind it at all. But hair extensions, wigs, and also hair grows back. And you can get a different cut and it still be short and you might like it. It might just be the cut. But I'm sorry to hear that. I wish I could help you make your hair grow. I'm INFP too. Woo! Dude, everybody's getting tower cards lately, and I get death all the time. But I love when I get death. I love it because I'm like, yes, I need fresh new air. Top tips for a happy, healthy relationship: honesty and communication, even when it's hard. When people say honesty and communication, it sounds like it's like, tell me if you don't like, if you need me to be home earlier. No. Communication is when it's hard, when you can barely say what you have to say. Like, you have to choke out the words. That's when it matters. Quality time spent together. Eventually, shared morals. It's really hard, for me at least, to date someone who, for example, is very different than me politically. Trust your intuition. My life path number is 4. Wait, let me double check. I know what the identity is. It's so accurate. Oh no, wait, no, not 4. What? 4. Or 5. I thought it was actually, I have to double check. I thought it was 5 because I was like, oh, Leo, the entertainer. No. Oh, crap. Well, I have to figure it out. Sorry. But it was so accurate. I literally did it like 2 days ago to double check. Okay, 2 more questions. I'm a Cancer, but I'm trying to go for an Aquarius. How's that thing work? Just be carefree about it. Take your time. Be friends with them first. Do not go clingy. Do not go clingy on them and tell them you're obsessed with them and all that. They want to be friends with you first, and they can take things real slow. Real slow. So if you're ready for the long haul, even just to like sort of date them, then that's it. Tips for food cravings. Eat the food. Because here's the thing that I've learned from restrictive dieting and binge eating is, okay, so if I didn't let myself have a piece of pizza when I craved a piece of pizza, the next time I go to a pizza party and it's like, well, this is a pizza party, this is an occasion for pizza, and this is all there is for dinner. So, and I don't know when the next time I'm going to let myself have pizza because I don't let myself eat that. And I didn't let myself eat the pizza 4 days ago. So I've been thinking about it. I'm going to eat a pizza and a half. Like when I was restricting myself, I was binging, eating way more junk food than I even needed to. And I love junk food, and I'll indulge in junk food when I have the craving. But because I wasn't allowing it, whenever I got my hands on it and decided here's my time to have it, I was just binging. So my opinion with food cravings, eat the food. You let yourself, you're not going to binge on it as long as you know that the next time down the road that you're craving a hamburger or craving whatever, you can have that too. You don't have to worry. You don't have to let food worry you. One more question, thoughts on witchcraft. I think it's awesome. I think it's powerful. I think it celebrates women. I always wish I had like witchiness in my blood. I don't really think I do. I think it can take a lot of work to be a witch. All the commitment, it can be exhausting, and keeping up with the pagan calendar if you're pagan and all of that. It's just a lot of emotional labor. But I like to think that I'm sort of on the sidelines cheering on the witches, being an astrologer, astrology person. I think it's awesome. And I have a couple friends that are witches, brujas, healers, all of that. So I think they are very helpful to many people. They're just a sort of kind of doctor in another way. All right, guys, it's been an hour, a little over an hour. I'm going to go and start cleaning up my apartment and getting in some self-care. I don't know if you can tell. I'm trying to keep my energy up, but it's a little low because I need to take care of myself today. Thank you for that stream at 3 o'clock in the morning in Germany. Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys so much. I'll catch you next Sunday. Yes, I'll catch you briefly next Sunday for another live stream at 5 p.m. PST. Love you guys so much. Thanks, Amira. Loved hanging out with you guys. Catch you on the next one. Bye.